Okay, y'all want to hear some crazy shit I'm going through legally with this guy that I met online? All because I'm a trans girl. So anyways, I moved into my apartment August. I met this dude online. I think I met him in September. So I moved into my apartment in August or whatever, and we ended up meeting each other in September. It was probably like the first week of September. It probably was, yeah, it was the first week of September because he paid my rent. Anyways, I met him. He came over to my house. At the time we were moving into my apartment, I only had a blow-up bed in my TV. And my birthday is September 23rd. So, you know, he came over.
Irrelevant, but okay.
He was, I can obviously see that. He kind of like, it was nothing to feel bad for because I was going to buy my own bedroom set. But to me, like, it kind of felt like he kind of felt bad for me because I was sleeping on the blow-up bed. Which, I mean, I didn't give a at the time because I was going to buy my own bedroom set. But anyways, me and the dude started talking and we were like really good friends or whatever. Mind you, at the beginning of the friendship, whatever the fuck it was, whatever it was, at the beginning of it, I very much voiced to him that I was not trying to be in a relationship because I kind of felt like he was trying to buy his way into like being around me or like being in a relationship with me. I kind of felt like he was trying to buy himself, like buy me and like my affection and shit. So anyways, he came over, we chilled, he got back to his crib. We was just talking like that whole month, and my birthday came around at the end of September, and he texted me, he was like, hey, where are you at? I'm just like, I'm out of town for my birthday. He was like, oh, okay, make sure you go back home on the 28th because I have a present coming to your house. I'm like, all right, cool, what is it? He's like, you're going to see it when you get there.
Sound like you're doing a lot.
Mind you, I never asked his boy for anything. I never asked him for anything at all.
So why would you do all this shit? I wouldn't. You just met this person.
I didn't ask him for anything. So anyways, on my Instagram, it has in my highlights trans, and then it has unicorn. Like, I don't come out on my social media and just tell people, hey, in my bio, I'm transgender, because it's technically not their fucking business. But I try to make it like, I try to like leave hints so guys can like know, cause niggas ain't stupid. Niggas be knowing. We're not gonna sit here and be like, oh.
Nah, I see. No. Niggas don't be knowing, bro. Nope. There's a lot of you, including you, that be passing.
Yeah.
This one puts on makeup, you're not gonna be able to tell. So like, that's just a fact. You're not gonna be able to tell. What you gonna say? She an ugly girl? That's all you got?
Honestly, I can't tell right now.
Right. You just look like an ugly girl to me. That's a problem, brother. Like, so when you say you left hints, unicorn mean a lot of things. That like, I don't like that.
Multiple unicorn means multiple.
Yeah, it means a lot of things. So I don't like that only because it's like, I leave hints. Now say it right away and up front so that people are clear with what's going on. Because people, I heard someone say once, Instagram's the biggest dating app. People are sliding in DMs constantly. That's what a lot of people use it for. So when they come to your bio and they don't see, listen, man, I don't know. Maybe it's in your mentions or some other shit, but maybe they didn't look that far. You should be upfront with this shit, because otherwise, makes me think you're trying to hide it.
No, motherfuckers be knowing for sure.
Nah, for sure.
Anyways,
go ahead.
I go back home on the 28th, and I get to my house, and I got this bedroom set outside my motherfucking house, which is this bed, this king size bed, this dresser he bought, and that little nightstand right there.
Mad bread.
It was like $1,500.
Mad bread.
But in the midst of him buying that, he also paid my rent for October, November, and December.
Bugging out.
So, and my rent was like, my bills was like, almost $2,000 a month for all my bills, including my rent, electricity, water, all that. So today I woke up and, I just felt like I needed to post, I was trans, like make a video to let people know that I was trans on Instagram.
But why?
My Instagram, it got to the point where it was a lot of guys up on there that I
so literally, the thing you just said before was a lie.
Right.
Niggas be knowing, but yet you had to go so far as to post a video to let them know, because there's a lot of niggas on there. So niggas don't be knowing, which is what I just said. You leaving hints. Them hints ain't good.
Right. And let's be really honest about this. You transforming and doing procedures to soften and voluptual, make changes to your body, your face, and everything else like that.
And so people can't tell.
So people cannot tell.
And so you telling people.
Because you look completely different from what you did prior. So the fact that you look completely different and people are going based off of I view, that's all they're going off of, they're not gonna know. And you know that. You know that. You're literally deceiving people on purpose, and you know that.
And that's what you hope. You hope that they think you're a regular woman. That you hope that. That's why you leave hints instead of just writing it there.
Right.
It's not that complicated. Because if niggas be knowing, then what's the problem, right? Stop with the nonsense.
I don't even know how they found my page. I don't know where they came from. I don't know. So sometimes, like, I get to the point where I'm like, okay, now this is getting out of control. Like, girl, these niggas are starting to like my pictures and my posts and my stuff and stuff like that. I think it's time. So, you know, even though it's already in my bio, I do sometimes still do like a
You said it wasn't in your bio.
Transformation Tuesday picture or something. Like, you just like something just to like, okay, you guys, this is who I am, da 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 da.
That's cool though.
Why does man hit me up with like, oh, you a tranny?
Cooked.
You had me up there spending all this money up on you.
Had you?
Yeah, nigga, calm
Had
down.
you?
Had you? Calm down, nigga.
You took that out of your own free will
Right.
to do that for this person.
These ain't met her like she met him in a week and then nigga pay bill or something. A week? That's too soon, son.
Stop the madness.
Right. He's like, oh, I didn't know. Nigga, whatever you did or didn't know, even if she was a regular woman, what is she doing?
You took that opportunity.
What is she doing? Even if she was a regular woman, what is she doing? Buying a whole bed set and you just met this bitch. She going on vacations to fuck other niggas and you at home talking about gift waiting. Are you an asshole? What the fuck is you doing? That's ridiculous. So, as I said, I feel like at the same time, whatever happened to your dumb ass happened to you. How, right? Like, what are you doing? But however, don't pretend like you're not trading on the fact that he can't tell. You are like, he's buying all this shit. You're like, what are the odds that you thought that he thought that you were trans? Nah. You knew he didn't know. And you let him keep thinking it because he was buying you shit. Don't play these games now, bro. Because we know how this shit go. Like, bro is a full-blown simpleton retard. That's true.
Yeah.
But he ain't the only person here. He's very easily fooled, but you still fooled him. Stop it.
And the whole time you got it between your legs and I'm about to take you to court. I'm just like, wait a minute, what? So I tried calling the guy's phone so I can, like, you know, once I get to the point where I'm really, really frustrated, I don't want to sit here and keep typing because I'm going to keep messing up in my text. So I tried to call the guy my number and block.
So I can yell.
So now I'm just like, I called him off the text app number and he actually picked up the phone. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Like, do you want me to return? First of all, I'm not giving my bed back. This is first of all, I did everything I wanted to do. Like, this is my bed.
Okay then.
I'm like, so do you want me to pay you back for the stuff that you did for me and this, that, and the third? He like, no, I'm gonna see you in court. Y'all trains be out here catfishing men.
Did y'all even have sex though?
Like,
sounds like no.
It sounds like it didn't.
Yeah, sounds like no.
I don't even know how you found.
So you double stupid now for handing over bread to somebody you even sleep with. Again, simpleton nonsense. Stronger son.
I mean, like, who's gonna turn down a king size bed and getting their rent paid every month? I don't know.
Or for deceit.
Because you turn it down because you know he's giving it to you for a reason that isn't true. He thinks you're a real woman and you're not.
How do you live with yourself knowing the fact that you deceived somebody?
Live with themselves?
You deceived somebody and literally utilized them in a way that benefited you, but now...
Why do you believe they care?
But now...
Why would you believe that they would care?
Because the weird thing is they want somebody to care for them, but that's not the way to obtain that. So you just have more and more people hate you because of your deceit and lies and trickery, and you think people are gonna respect you. They're all about trying to get respect. I want to be respected. I'm a woman. This, that, the third. Treat me this way. Treat me that way. And yet and still you do trickery to regular people, but you think that they want to respect you off of that?
That's true.
Make it make sense.
Well, it ain't gonna make sense. Because at the end of the day, people who do shit like that, they don't care about the person who's giving them the money. All the simps in the world that are throwing all their life away to give money to these women, you think that the women give a fuck about them? No. They don't care. They don't feel bad about the fact that they're making these people broke. They don't care.
And when the cookie crumbles and they're boo-hooing on freaking social media and everything,
then
like, I can't find, and why can't I? Because you're a piece of trash. I don't get it. Live up to the standards that you want, and maybe somebody might respect you, and you might get something out of life.
But that's not their logic. Their logic is not live up to standards. Their logic is I'm good as I am. They have to live up to my standards. And
How's that working for them?
And I don't have to do anything. That's their logic.
How's that working for them?
Not well. She was not well for her either. You better get sued.
But I don't feel like I'm in the wrong, and I just don't feel like I should be able to. I don't feel like I'm
You're a little bit in the wrong, but he's stupid as fuck.
I feel like.
Yeah.
You're wrong for taking that shit, but he's definitely
He's wrong. He's stupid.
And I really don't feel like I don't feel like that is a appropriate. Like, I mean, you can take anybody to court for anything, obviously, but taking me to court because you came on to me and you spent your money and I never asked you for it. I never anything. Like, you was giving me money.
She probably gonna win the case, to be honest.
And you was telling me, oh, this is money to pay your bills. Like, go pay your rent. Go pay your rent.
You going, and you're not even really in a relationship? Y'all didn't sleep together?
So how I'm about to have to go
you weren't under duress.
Spend my money for legal fees in court because you didn't pay attention and you was thinking with your head down there and not with your head up here. Like, it's literally on my page, trans.
I don't know that it's on there.
Y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to
I'm so confused. She keeps going back and forth.
Yeah, she keeps going back and forth. First she said it was on her page. Now she said it's not on her page. So which is it? Because you said you had to make a whole video to make sure it was clear. So is it on your page or is it not on your page?
With little hints that it doesn't.
Hints don't mean nothing, bro.
Talking about a unicorn. What does that mean?
That means nothing. Well, I'll tell you what. When they go to court, I think she probably win, honestly. Because when they go to court, he gonna have to show that. I mean, I think he's gonna win regardless because all these are she's gonna win. All these are decisions that he made by himself.
Yeah.
She didn't ask him for no money.
Yeah.
They weren't in a relationship. They didn't sleep together. They didn't sleep together. Yep. So
his own free will.
You just decided that this person who was, in your opinion, pretending to be someone else, and you just gave him money.
You wanted
without
to give,
doing any due diligence at all.
Right. You wanted to give and you did, and she took it. That's not a crime.
Right. It's like, it has to be more than that. Like, there's no way to prove that. And obviously, if it does say trans on your page, you're cooked too. So, but it's like, at the moment of time when you gave the money, was she actively trying to deceive you? Right? Or are you just too stupid to do your own due diligence? Right? I guess that'd be an interesting thing that'll break down at trial. But ultimately speaking, I don't think they're going to make her pay back the money because you gave her a gift. Yeah. You can give people gifts. The only way that someone, and people don't have to return gifts. The only way a gift would have to be returnable, and therefore you could sue for it, is if they got you to give them the gift under false pretenses. Right. The argument is that the false pretense is that you're pretending to be a woman and you're not one. Right. But it's less something that she did to you, because she's allowed to do that. Yeah. Right. Absolutely. So it's more that you did it to yourself. Right. By going out here and paying money to a woman without finding out any information. Right. Because likely if you'd have not given her money on the fucking first week, you might have found out information. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like ultimately what she's going to be able to show is that there are 1,000 flags that indicate that she was probably trans and you didn't do anything. And on top of that, you made this free decision to give this person money. I mean, you didn't, I don't know, y'all not even really dating.
Okay, for example, can you use it in a different manner? This type of scenario, aside the point of her being trans, say like there was an actual woman and he decided to give her a gift and under false pretenses of whatever the scenario was. Now he's pissed off and
because he decided to give her a gift. That you still said the same important
part. That's what I'm saying.
He decided to give her.
That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't really matter whether or not. It's under the fact that he did it himself.
Right, he decided to give her a gift. The proper case probably would be if she says, I'm homeless, I'm starving, give me some money. And then you give him the money and it turns out that they live in a mansion and they're a millionaire. Like, maybe you could sue back for that money, right? Because they try to get money from you under false pretenses. Okay. Maybe. But this one, I think bro is cooked, honestly. You simped crazy only to find out that this person isn't who you thought they were. But they never really lied to you and told you they weren't who they thought they were, right?
You made the assumption.
Right. And on top of that, they never had sex and they were never dating. So it's not even like she's like, oh, I'm a real woman, and then you find out, and then that's the reason why you date her, and that's the reason why. Like, I think it's a lot about her representations, but her just looking like that, or dressing like that, or behaving like that is not sufficient, like, I guess, concealment of fact in order to sustain his lawsuit, right? Because she's allowed to do that. It would have to be more like, you asked if you're trans, you didn't know, or something like that. Right. Lied to your face, something like that. But this, I don't think so. Again, you're not dating, you're not married. Yeah. Like,
America's whole problem with trans girls,
that's a dub.
Trans people. Like, I don't understand. Like, me being trans and living in my truth and living my life does not affect the economy in the state of America. It does not. It does not. It really doesn't. But you know, it's some people out here that believe it does, and there's some people out here. And then the crazy part about it is, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm really so confused right now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to just give him back the bedroom set and pay him back all the money?
The mailman ringing my doorbell right at the most opportune time, huh?
Of money that he paid my rent, or should I just tell him to charge it to the game? Like, baby, you gonna have to charge it to the game, baby. That's not my problem. That's not my fault. Like, why you out here just dishing your money out anyways? Just giving your money to anybody? That's like. That's on you. That's on you.
Yeah.
Like, that's not my fucking fault. So what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just give him his money back and charge to the game?
Fight the case.
Like, okay, this is, you know, it is what it is. Or should I just be like, girl, just get it back in blood? Like, what's up? Like,
you gotta take that out.
I'm not paying for no.
Nah.
He's gotta take that out.
Yeah, he does have to take that out, but I don't know. He ain't gonna win that case, bro. You're not gonna win that case. Ultimately, they'll find that you made this choice voluntarily by yourself, and that her being trans had very little to do with the choices that you made, because you didn't know one way or the other, and yet you still decided to do this.
Yeah.
So it's not even like you didn't even know her long enough. So it's like because in order to get the money, whatever she engaged in had to be sufficient to trigger for you to give the money, and that. The thing that she engaged in was the concealment. And I don't think that just by being trans is enough.
Right. Agreed.
So, son, you a simpleton, you retarded, and you deserve every bad thing that happened to you because you're stupid. And you should have never did this.
Take this L and take it as a lesson and don't do it again.
Right. Don't hand out random money to bitches, because even if she wasn't trans, still, what are you doing?
Right.
You just met this person. You're not dating them. You didn't even hit yet. Why the hell are you buying bedroom sets?
Right.
Trash. Get out of here.
Stop leading with your money.
Rat behavior. Right. Yeah, for real. Otherwise, you're going to end up broke and just getting scammed, because that's how they do you.
And women don't respect it, honestly.
Right.
Like, they don't.
Even a new woman.
Right.
She's talking about, this man was trying to buy my affection. So she already wasn't on you. She was just taking whatever you gave her.
Yep.
Stop the madness, bro. You got to quit. Somebody got to raise these young niggas better. Huh?